Well, I'm out walking again tonight. This time minus Toby. This morning he walked 9.1 miles. So it's no wonder that he didn't want to come out tonight. You know, I can't really blame him. Poor little man. Trouble is, I've got this smartwatch and the number of steps recorded by it and the number of steps recorded on my phone are different. I get 3,000 more steps recorded on my phone than I do on the watch. Hang on, we got a guy here who can't drive. Yeah, I don't think he's from the local chippy. You know, why he did that, I don't know. Why not just park here? Man, they do deliver, so that's good. You know, in all fairness, I don't know whether they charge for that service or not, but yeah, it's good. Well, we're going to take a walk from the top of the south shore right to the top of the north shore. We're going to go and walk over the cliff as normal, and then I might make our way back down North Road, but we'll see. We shall see. Hi Bananas, how are you tonight? What's your weather like? Ours, a bit cloudy, kind of threatening to rain, but it's very warm and muggy. And so it's good. And you're good. Are you doing anything good tonight? Me, I'll probably walk about 6 miles or so. Where am I going, mate? Wednesday? Well, where am I going? I'm just walking around the town where I live, a place called Withernsea. It's about 20 miles east of Hull. I can't pronounce your name, but what? Vilcata, very interesting, you should say that. But what has that got to do with my walk? I'm avidly waiting an answer. You can see we got 18 people watching. I hope you enjoy my video. If you do, please like, comment, share and even subscribe. We broke through the 100 barrier the other day. Over 100 subscribers now, and I thank everybody who's subscribed, because we can do better things. Last week we walked around Grimsby town. By hell, it was grim, really grim. You know, and I was surprised. I knew things were not good there, but it was really grim. Thanks, Alex. Hi, John. Hi, John. The weather's, it's warm but muggy. FX Bandits, what are you scared of? Alex, I'm at a place called Withernsea, which is in the UK. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. We're right by the North Sea. Yeah, I'll try and cheer you. What are you scared of? Jeffrey Dahmer. And you just proposed to your grandma. Oh well, why not? Yeah, you live in the UK, Alex. Yeah, well, I'm in East Yorkshire, 20 miles east of Hull. Well, yeah, you can say whatever you like, FX. Alex Amber, UK, great, thank you. Thank you, Jackass. I'm glad you find it interesting. Those who do find it interesting, please like, comment, share and subscribe. We're now up to 39 people watching. That's amazing. Thanks a lot, Salam. Yeah, it's very clean here. Very, very clean. Unlike Grimsby, where I went last week. It sounds, yeah, I get what you're saying, FX. It sounds very much like Britain at the moment. You know, all I can say to that is, parents, please, please, please watch your children. Big brothers, big sisters, watch for younger ones in your family. That's all I can say, really. But it's not everybody that's like that. We have a small minority of people in the UK that are like that. Paedophiles. You get them everywhere. And it is shocking. When my kids were young, that's a long time ago, I used to have a house full of kids coming to the house. You couldn't sit down, you couldn't move with them. My theory went like this: if I have to keep my kids safe, then I have to keep all their friends safe. And I used to have all the mates in the house playing Monopoly, playing on the Mega Drive, doing this, doing that. And it was fine. You couldn't move, there were nowhere to sit because of kids. We had all the kids in the neighbourhood. Sounds awful, that FX. Really awful. Alex, yes, that's the sea, the North Sea. Oh, YT Aiden 454. Happy birthday, Elvis. I'm the governor. Oh, right. Yeah, quite a way, but it's quite a way. You've got the rock armour down there. Then you've got the houses way back down here. You've got the seawall here, big concrete and steel seawall. So yeah, that isn't going to wear away. But all this rock armour, they put that in place a few years ago because there was a big threat to the road that we were just on. Now, further down the coast, you've got the terminal where North Sea gas comes ashore. Now, if there was an explosion or something there, that could have been really bad, in the sense that you couldn't have got ambulances and fire engines to it. So they have to keep this road open. So it explains that. Happy. I'm glad you're happy, Wednesday. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, well, I'm in the United Kingdom. I'm not in America. I'm in the United Kingdom. Assalam 54 Aya. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it is amazing. It's a lovely place to live. I retired here. Akash, you're from India. I lived in Bangalore for a while. Yeah. A country in meltdown. You're talking about Britain being in meltdown. It seems to me lots of countries, not just Britain, but America, France, Germany, they're all in meltdown. Or so it seems. Hi, Streamland. You're from India too, Assalam. Yeah, right. Streamland, I'm at a place called Withernsea, which is about 20 miles east of Hull in the UK. Now, I've never been to the UK. I don't think I'm going to. Ah, Black Cock. You're in the United Kingdom, Streamland, Manchester. You know what? I was born in Manchester, from near Eaton Park at Blakely. You know where the Sainsbury's is? I was born at the back of that. Birmingham. Well, it's there for the taking. Property is pretty cheap, Alex. You're a City supporter. All right. Chris, I'm at a place called Withernsea on the east coast. Yeah. Look at the sky. Yeah. Well, that's why I've got my coat on. Or a coat on. You've been to Holy Island, Chris? That is amazing, that place. I've been there a few times. Lindisfarne, it's absolutely beautiful. There, Jackerson, you're on a Mediterranean beach in Algeria. Wow, that sounds amazing. Ghana boy, you like Liverpool? There's a person. Yeah, dog down there as well. I'm trying not to get the person, but to get the dog. It's with a lady. There's a dog. It's a lady walking a dog. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Assalam. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. When's it? Yep, a dog. A dog with its mum. You know, I've still got 12 people watching, and that's great because we're having a really good conversation. So if any of you there haven't liked, and if you do, if you do enjoy my film, then yeah, then like, comment, share, or of course subscribe. We got over the 100 subscribers the other day. The ocean, is it? The 12 disciples. Well, yeah. The ocean, is it cold? I think so. The Jackerson, yeah. Well, we're about 20 miles east of Hull. A lot goes on here. So it's not hard to find. Just look up Withernsea on the map. Withernsea. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks, Assalam 54. Thank you for subscribing. I often watch Charlie Beach's videos. Yeah. We're going to be having something called a blue light weekend in a few weeks. And that should be, it's got a lot of sponsoring now. It started couple of years ago, but it's really taken off. You get your police, your Coast Guard, the military, all coming along and giving people a really good weekend. It's certainly worth coming to. I'll talk more about that as we get closer. See? Oh, Billy Moore, yeah.
When he swallows the last dot,
I don't care, Zhang, why? I don't care what religion anybody is, whether you're Christian, you're Muslim, you're Jewish. I don't care what nationality anybody is. We're just out having a chat. And everybody's welcome. Hey, look at this lot. We know when there's food about, don't we? Look at that one.
I feel lovely though, don't you?
Yeah, yes. I live here, but yeah.
It was here before us, mate, wasn't it?
Absolutely. People whinge about them, but I don't.
Down to a brick where they're trying to take your food off you.
But you gotta watch your food.
Yeah.
It's your food, you watch it. That's what I'd say to anybody. My neighbour were gonna put poison out, and I said, if you do, I said, I'll report you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it'll go further than that.
Because when they start eating animals, they can go on to there's something wrong with them, isn't there?
Well, this was somebody older than me. And she lived in Spain for I don't know how long. And she came back, because she'd come back over here. And she thought I'd be with her on it. And oh no. It's not for me.
When you look at them, it's beautiful.
They're gorgeous. We have two that are on our roof breeding. They come every year.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get rid of them. We don't do any harm. They're a bit noisy at times.
Don't like foxes coming in. I think it's a privilege if you have a fox coming round you.
I lived in Elland, and people used to buy tidbits and things, chicken and things, from the deli at the co-op. You know what? To feed the foxes.
Yeah.
We did that.
Take away from the field, that was the foxes come home.
Yeah.
And big bears, whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
Stopping.
Like I say, if we weren't building on their land, they won't bother coming in anyway.
Well, exactly. No, you're quite right. I don't have a problem with them. Any wildlife. I love wildlife.
Yeah, I do. Better than people have.
Anyhow, I'll let you go with your tea. I shall see you later. Bye. Yeah, we have loads of seagulls here. They're just amazing at times. Yep, they do nick the food. You know, but you've got to watch your food. If you're here, you do have to watch your food. They'll just come up and nick it. Eagle has landed. Well, yeah. I like that one, Gary. Gary Warren. Who can drink 20 litres of petrol before being sick? Jerry can. That's brilliant. Well, we've still got 19 people. Well, that's great. I mean, all of you contribute. You know, you can like, if you think it's good, you can like it, or you can comment, share, or subscribe. Yeah, we're all having a good laugh tonight, so that's how it should be, isn't it? That's how I like it. have a good laugh with people. You know, I've got 10 likes so far. I think that's amazing. I really do, and I'm really happy with that. I'm proud of that. There you go. There's your tide coming in. Just look at that. Stay here for a minute. Yeah, it really is, Alex. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Gary, it is. I don't know if you can see the wind turbines out at sea. We've got a bit of a wind farm. It's not massive, but it's big enough. But getting onto the bit that's interesting, just look at that. The sea coming right up, lapping along the beach. Yeah, we got quite a few off the coast round here of those wind turbines. Hi sharks. You don't like the turbine, Zang? Well, I don't know, because I don't know. I know they're there, but I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But I do know in Hull, which is about, I don't know, 20 mile away, is where they make the, the sails for them. And as you leave in Hull, they're there waiting to be taken out to sea. Hi mate, you alright? I'd love one of them. I'd love one of those. The old Duchess won't have it though, she says we're too old.
If you've got 85 grand, you can buy one.
Huh?
If you've got 75 grand, you can buy one.
I could, but the thing is, it's the old Duchess, she said.
Everything you can live off.
I know. No, I know, go all over, but she says no, we're too old.
Oh, they're hell of a thing.
I know, I'd love it. Yeah, you're lucky to have it. Well done, mate. Yeah, I'd love to have had a camper back in the day. Yeah. Gary Warren. Yeah, this is Withernsea Beach. And yeah, they're jackasing. Can people swim it? Yes, absolutely. Hiya Dave, how are you tonight? Quite a lot of people do swim. The other day we had a bit of a flap. There were two kids swimming in the sea and they'd left their clothes on the slipway where the lifeboats are. So now people see clothes and no kids. People have seen the kids before. Anyway, they phoned the police thinking the kick of a tide were coming in, thinking the kids had been taken out. And yeah, the police were involved, the Coast Guard, our local inshore lifeboat. The lifeboat came up from Grimsby. Even the air sea rescue helicopter were literally combing the coast. It turned out the kids. Yeah, here's your advert again for Blue Light Weekend. And all the people who are sponsoring it. And anyway, the kids, it seemed, had left their clothes on the slipway. They'd gone home and were having the tea. And then when the parents caught wind of what had been going on, they rung the police to say, look, it's all right, we're at home. Are the French allowed on the beach? I don't see why not. I don't think we get a lot of French people up here because it is a long way from France. But then we do get quite a few people, Dutch people, people from Holland. I mean, that's easy. You just get on the ferry at Rotterdam and get off it at Hull and you're here. But if you're coming from France, you know, you're going to get to Calais and you're going to drive all the way up here, and it's a long drive. So yeah, no one's going to stop anybody from France coming here, but you won't get that many because of the distances involved. Right. How are you tonight, Dave? Yeah, we've still got 20 people watching us, so if you're enjoying this video, please like, comment, share or subscribe. We went through 100 subscribers the other day, which I thought were marvellous. I never expected to have so many. I'll show you something in a minute. Somebody was saying about houses being so close to the beach. So in a minute I'm going to show you something. When we get there, that is. Right, you see all this here? I think that was a defence, remains of a defence from World War I, but it played a part in World War II. Right? In more recent years, it became a nightclub, but it burnt down. This is well before I moved here. Now, here's the thing. This land is for sale for residential development. Now here's the thing, can you imagine having a house just here? I don't know whether it would be a good or a bad thing. Part of me says it would be amazing. Part of me says to get a decent foundation, you don't know how far the military installation went. You don't know what work you'd have to do to shore up the seawall. So it could be quite expensive. But just imagine if you could overcome all those issues and build a house on there with that to look out at. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Well, we're going past the fair. It looks to me like it's shut down for the night. Normally if I go past it, I have to turn the sound off, because apparently YouTube have the heebie-jeebies about copyrighted sound. And then they'll just take your video offline. There you go, the crab. We have a lot of crabs and people who go fishing from around here, crabs and lobsters. Emma Stoddard sculpture. These are interesting things. We had them all over East Yorkshire a couple of years ago. Puffins. We have a big puffin colony over near Flamborough Head, Bempton Cliffs. It was decimated with bird flu a couple of years ago, but the numbers are recovering. That's ours. We have these family activities all over the town, which is nice really. You know, families can do things together. You know, you can learn a little bit, which is nice really, especially if you got little kids. I mean, big kids, well, what can I say? They're not interested, but little ones, you know, up to about 10 or 11, and then they're like little adults. But that's life, weren't we all a bit like that? This is the Castle Cafe, or this is the Coast Guard's place in front of me. Obviously we got the fair, but it's quiet at the moment. I think they've had their day. I hope they made some money. I often see him. Well, this cafe, it's called the Castle Cafe. Now, every Thursday night, they stay open late. And they have, literally, in the town, hundreds and hundreds of bikers. This entire road. And this road is taken up with bikes. It's just unbelievable the number of bikes there are. Why they all come here, I don't really know. Yep. This is a kind of like a map of Holderness. The Scandinavian nobility gave us the name Holderness. And the Valley Gardens, which is at the other side of this, have remains of a freshwater mere, one of many left by the Ice Age along the coast. Withernsea, like those of St Lemire and Hornsey Mere, were linked to the Humber by waterways. The mere alongside of Old Withernsea was eroded by the encroaching sea until the first seawall was constructed in the late 19th century. Well, and since then it's been buttressed, it's been rebuilt. Otherwise, the sea had wore all this away. Thought they were fighting the gulls.
seen it, seen all. She wouldn't have been off. But I thought, just
I don't even look at mine. I get that.
Couple of young ladies. Look at the birds. Amazing, terrific. There you go. Evening. Hello. Oh. A dog saying hello to me. How nice. What a display from the birds, eh? Oh, that was amazing, wasn't it? Absolutely amazing. Unbelievable that, weren't it? All them birds. Well, we've still got 14 people with us, which is great. Oh, we're down to 7 now. Well, that's still all right. With 7, that isn't bad. I mean, if you enjoy watching what you see, then please comment, like, share or subscribe. Oh, we're back up to 11. So if any of you want to like, comment, share or subscribe, please feel free if you like what you see. See, we get a lot of these camper vans, which is all right. Bring a bit of money into the town, bit of life. Some people don't like it though. Yep, well I think we're definitely going to make our way over to the cliff and take a walk over it this evening. Not over the cliff as such, but on top of it. Certainly a lovely evening. It turns out I don't think I needed my coat. See, look at that beach. Look at the sea coming in too. Yeah, if you just joined this video, good evening. You can see we're 25 people. Thank you for joining me on this walk. If you enjoy watching it, then please like, comment, share or subscribe. We broke the 100 barrier the other day. Actually, up the 100 in round about a month. I've gained 100 viewers, which I think's absolutely beyond belief. So we're now up to 26. Yeah, we're at 22. Yeah, to have so many people on the channel tonight, it's absolutely, I'm in awe of it. Really, I am. I normally don't get so many. So I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying what I do. For Captain Williams now. Me and my old Duchess have never been there, but we have heard good reports. Captain Williams. We have heard it's really not, the food is supposed to be outstanding. Dare say we'll go there sometime. Take Toby with us. Those who don't know, Toby's my little dog, a little Jack Russell Terrier, who normally accompanies me on my walks. But tonight, I said he didn't want to go out, dug in. This morning we walked 9.1 mile, and I think that was probably a bit too much for him. Hell, we got 37 people watching us, down to 31. Look, if you enjoy what you see, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Just listen to that, the sound of that, the power of that ocean. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. This is a lovely house, not the first one, the second one. And the second one shows you what the first one could look like. It's for sale. And they've done such a lot of work to it. This one. And that one could look something like it. They've done such a lot of work over the last 3 years or so. Absolutely amazing. But the husband's ill and he can't manage stairs. So they're selling and they're after a smaller house and a bungalow. They want $250,000, 250,000, which if you think for the amount of time, effort and money they put into it, it's not a lot. Well, we're coming up now to the end of the North Shore and we're going to walk over I'm going to carry on walking. I'll carry on talking as long as you guys are listening. So I've still got 31. If you like what you see, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Look at that. First time I came here was just after we moved to Yorkshire from Manchester or Lancashire. And that would have been back in, I think, 1997, 98 maybe. And we've come back regular since then. Just look at that. These are council bungalows if either old or disabled people. And they're nice. They are really nicely designed. I know a few of the people who have them, mainly dog walk. The ones I know are mainly dog walkers. Well, we're down to 20. Which is great to have so many of you with me for so long. I think that's absolutely amazing. I'm really in awe of everybody who's watching. And I'm proud that so many of you are enjoying it. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't be staying with me. Somebody down there fishing, look. We have lots of fishing contests. Some are international. And with a sea like that, if that's your thing, fishing, then why wouldn't you? I think it's coming in advertised with some gusto looking at that. Just look at that. Look at that, eh? Well, we're back up to 31. If you like what you see, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Just amazing, isn't it? And we've got the sun out again. You know, we've had a terrific summer so far. Absolutely terrific. See, another one of those family activity things. Good, isn't it? No such thing as a seagull. There are different types of gulls. I know the gulls we have are called herring gulls. Well, we're up to 36, so if you like my video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. We broke through the 100 barrier the other day. That was amazing, breaking through the 100 barrier. Getting more than 100 subscribers. I remember when I got 50 and I was able to go live. That was momentous. But to end up with 100, it just shows people like what I do. And I'm glad about that. The guy what lives in that house is a lovely guy. His wife's nice as well. I'm gonna have you facing me because in front of me I've got the sun. So whatever I'm trying to show you, you're not going to be able to see it. So you may as well look at my ugly mug instead. At least you can see that. Everyone will disappear now. Oh, don't want to look at Darryl. Yeah, we're coming to the other side of Withernsea now. This bus stop here, we had a lady living in it. She reckoned it was hers. There was something wrong with her. I felt really sorry for her. And a few of us tried to get her some help. But some of the more politically motivated locals thought they had a duty of care to encourage her to stay and to help her. Even though they had houses, they didn't want her in the house, but she was their homeless person. It took some doing, got the MP involved, and finally we managed to move her. And we put her in a place, a hospital, where she could get the treatment she needed. Well, we've still got 22 people watching, which is good. Which is really good. It's a big car park, this. What we're doing now, we're going over to walk on the Clifftop. And then we'll decide what we're going to do when we get back to Waxholme Road. Whether we're going to go through Longmeadows holiday camp, which is nice, and down the cinder track, which I've not done for a while, or just to walk back nice and easy, nice and slow, along North Road. And then decide where we're going to go up Lascelles Avenue, St Nick's Park, or what, I don't know yet. And I've got 26 people all watching me. I've been on here for nearly an hour. We're down to 17 now. But as people go, other people join in with the crowd, which is good. It's just amazing that people do it. And it's always good to have you for company. It's always good to know there's people there when I'm walking. It really makes my walks mean something, knowing that you're all there with me. Especially when people comment, oh, it's brilliant, they like, or they comment, or they share, or subscribe. I think, well, I'm doing something Right, we're back up to 31. So again, if you enjoy watching this, please like, comment, share, above all, subscribe. Yeah, that's great. It's amazing that. To have so many at any one time, it's just like having a crowd of people and we're all walking together. Even if you're not talking, I know you're there. And we're all walking together. And that's such a nice feeling. On Sunday we're going to Skegness for a week. That should be good. We've got my son, wife, grandkids, the old Duchess and me. Hello. Hiya. Well, I don't know you, but my dogs always say there's no such thing as a stranger. It's just a friend we haven't met yet. Hello, how do? Oh, I've no treats on me. That's a problem.
Who is it? Alright, Sean. Hey, up.
Hiya.
Alright.
Come on.
Come on this way out of that.
I'll see you again. I always have time to say hello to a dog. Dogs are fantastic. Well, we're at the top of the cliff. I'll show you what it looks like, what the erosion looks like. Just look at that. That is what the sea has done. Piece of driftwood there that the sea's brought in. Somewhere off the coast. I'm going to have to look it up. I don't know where it is. But we've got the petrified forest, which goes back to the days of Doggerland. You know, it's prehistoric. At one time, the UK were joined onto the continent. And people could walk from Europe to the UK. Of course, it wasn't the UK at that time, it was just the landmass. And then as the ice caps melted and the sea level rose, Britain became separated from Europe. Well, there is a forest off the North Sea coast which dates back to those days. The land between Britain and Europe were called Doggerland, and that forest is a remnant from then. It's been petrified. If you can find out where it is and when you can see it, we'll go. Right, we're heading over there. So it's a fair walk still. All this used to belong, well, it still does, to Park Dean, Withernsea Sands. But what they did, or what they've had to do, it was all caravans on there. I'll show you one of the roads where they kept the caravans in a bit. but because of the coast erosion they no longer use it, but they kind of maintain it, these pathways. You know, as opposed to the customers, although they're not able to put caravans on it anymore, simply because it'd be too dangerous. You get kids. See, they maintain these pathways. Well, what they do, you know, suppose we have to put caravans on this site. Kids are going to go over the cliff, dogs will go over the cliff, even adults. So it's best not to, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lovely place. The other day the farmer went and cut down a lot of that. We'll come and cut the, you know, all the, I don't know whatever we're growing, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just show you the roadway where there used to be caravans, and I'll just show you the Withernsea sands. I'm gonna go on via North Road and see where the houses are. I'm gonna go on past them, but I'm gonna leave that to you for another day. Probably when I've got Toby with me. See, here's one of the roads. See, it's still got its white lines. And we'd have caravans parked in various spots in and around. See, another one of those little roads they've cut out. Yeah, that's for dog walkers. I think people are using it to dump stuff. It's always nasty, that, isn't it? A few years ago, you had a load of gypsies, travellers, and they planted the caravans on here. The site went absolutely, we had to get a court order to remove them. And they did. In all fairness, they were gone. You know, take your dog bags home with you, or at least keep hold of them till you find a bin. That's what I do. Well, that's one of the sites over there, Long Meadow. That's where the cinder track is. And here you've got Withernsea Sands, which is the other main park this side of town. This is owned by a firm called Park Dean. We'll be stopping at their Skegness site. Some of the caravans there are quite nice, I think. See, Withernsea Sands. £1,000 off your holiday home, if you want one, that is. The pitch fees from $2,995. It's all good. I mean, you've got no council tax to pay or anything like that. Just your site fees. So, yeah, £3,000 a year. Yeah, right. It's like 60 quid a week, isn't it? Anyway, folk, it's been really good having your company. It's 1:06 minutes, hour and 6 minutes we've had. Really want to thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a real privilege to have you all on board. But what I want to do now is put my best foot forward and get home and see my old Duchess. So at this point, I'm going to say to you, good night. Thanks for coming along, especially those who've liked, commented, shared and subscribed. But in fact, everybody who's been with me tonight, it's been a real pleasure in having you. So that, I'm just going to say good night, and I will be cutting the feed. So once again, thank you very much.